All right. Somebody has to say it. Somebody has to say it. I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it right now, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, he's just in his second year. You got to give him time. No. There's no excuse for yesterday. There's no excuse for last week, and there's going to be no excuse for next week because we're going to lose. I'm already writing off the Bears. We're 0-3. We're probably going to lose to the Broncos. They actually look like a good football team yesterday. They almost beat the Commanders and threw a Hail Mary. I mean, that's just luck, but we're not beating the Broncos. We're going to start 0-4. I don't even know who we play week 5. I could care less. We're probably going to be 0-5. I don't know who we're playing week 6. I could care less. We're going to be 0-6. I don't know who we play week 7. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? It continues after that. So I literally can't look at the schedule right now and look at a team and be like, oh, yeah, we're going to beat them. I had this team going 8-9 when we traded for DJ Moore. Oh, my God, I look like the biggest fucking idiot on earth. I look like the biggest dumbass on earth because I cannot look at this schedule and pick a team and be like, oh, yeah, we're beating them. Oh, yeah, we're going to beat them. It's not happening. Packers, no. Vikings, no. Lions, hell no. Chiefs, next week, hell no. Broncos, no. Who are we beating? Who are we beating? Please let me know who we are going to beat. Because I honestly think we might go 0-17. And I'm not trying to be funny right now. I genuinely, with my fucking heart and my head, I believe we're going to go 0-17. Because that is how bad our head coach has been. That is how bad our GM has been. That is how bad our quarterback has been. That is how bad our defense has been. It has been that embarrassing. Giving up 400 plus yards of offense against the Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, and Todd Bowles, who apparently is on the hot seat, but they're 2-0. Alan Williams did not come to the Buccaneers game. He did not play call because he had a personal issue. I don't care what it is. He just wasn't there. Matt Eberflus took over as defensive play calling, and they give up 400 plus yards. Now, there is a little bit of positives, okay? Let me get to that in a second. They give up 400 plus yards to Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and one of the worst running offenses in the league last year with Rondell White or Rondell Moore, whatever his name is. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about the Buccaneers. We gave up that many yards with Matt Eberflus as our head coach, defensive play calling with that much talent. Yes, Jaquan Brisker and Eddie Jackson went out. But even though we don't have that much talent on our defense, you're a defensive-minded head coach. That is why you were hired to play, to actually have our defense be a little competent. But it didn't happen. Okay, like I already talked about Justin Fields. That I already had that conversation in my last video. If you want to check that out, I was not happy with him. I don't think he's going to be our quarterback next year. Just go check that out. I explain everything. But Matt Eberflus, if you don't turn this defense around quick, I don't think you're going to be our head coach next season. But I don't know how Ryan Poles works. He could just be a fucking stubborn GM and keep Matt Eberflus just like we did with Nagy. We should have fired Nagy a year before, but we kept him for another year just because they traded up for Justin Fields. That's what saved them their job, honestly, for another year, which we should have fired them because I don't know. Matt Eberflus is just that bad. What do you do here? Because that hits principle is just not being shown on the field. I don't see it. I don't see proof of this hits principle doing anything. This culture change that you say, Eddie Jackson says, oh yeah, the culture has shifted here. It's way different here. This is a way different Bears team. I don't see the proof of a different Bears team because all I see is 0-2. All I see is 2 losses, just like I saw last year. I see absolutely no proof that this is a completely different Bears team than it was last year. Because honestly, at some points, you look worse than you did last year with more talent, which makes no goddamn sense to me. I don't know what it is. Matt Eberflus needs to get off his high horse, and I don't know, Ryan Poles needs to get off his high horse, honestly, and fire his ass before it's too late. I'm completely out on Matt Eberflus. Completely. Because what do you do here? Yes, I do like him as a person, okay? He's a good talker, but so is Matt Nagy. Just because you're a good talker, find the whys. And that's kind of what Matt Eberflus has been saying in his press conferences. We just got to look at it. Oh, yeah, we just got to look at it. We got to work on it. We got to execute better. Oh, my God, that's what he's been saying. We just got to execute. We got to execute that better. We got to execute. Execute. Shut the fuck up. When are you going to execute? When is this execute going to happen? Because I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, I defend Luke Getsy's screen pass on the goal line. I defend it. We just have to execute better. Justin has to execute, but shut the fuck up. You're already blaming other people, man. Like, it's already started. The blame game has already started already because the heat is on him and he wants it not to be on him. He wants to be on someone else. So I don't know. The Bears are stuck. The Bears are literally stuck right now. They're stuck with Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles, and they're going to get rid of Justin Fields. They're going to draft another quarterback and ruin that quarterback. The quarterbacks just come to Chicago to die. If it's Caleb Williams or somebody this offseason, they're going to draft a quarterback and ruin that one too. The Bears are just stuck in an endless cycle of just terrible quarterback play, terrible coaches, terrible GMs. It's just an endless cycle with this dog shit fucking franchise. And I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see an end to this. It's never going to end. I don't know. It's an endless cycle of just bad QB play, then head coaches blaming it on the QB, and then we fire the head coach, and you make the wrong hire. Like, what are you doing, man? I'm tired, man. I want nothing in this world more than the Chicago Bears to win a Super Bowl. Okay, yes, they won it in 1985, and that's the reason why people cling on to that 1985 Bears, is because it's the only time the Bears have ever been good. It's the only time the Bears have ever been good and dominant and the scariest team to play in the NFL. It's never been like that ever again. Yes, the 2018 Bears, that was a really, really scary defense, but the offense didn't do nothing. Okay, we scored 15 points against the Eagles that year. We were not dominant. We were not absolutely dominant. Like I said before, I don't see a light at the end of this tunnel. Like, I don't know when it ends. I don't know when it ends. And I can die happy if the Bears win the Super Bowl. I really can. But in my lifetime, I don't think they ever will. Yes, I'm young, but the Bears have proved to me that they just don't have the right owner. And I don't see them selling the team anytime soon, unfortunately. Virginia McCaskey is 98 years old, and her son's going to have it, and he's going to give it to his kids. And the dude doesn't give a fuck about football. He doesn't care. He cares, I've already said this, but he cares about making money. That is all he cares about. He obviously doesn't care about football. Or he doesn't know anything about football. He owns a football team, but he's looking at it like a business and not like the Chiefs owner or the Eagles owner. It's just, and everyone's sitting here like, Luke Getsy's going to get a head coaching job. Man, he needs to prove himself first. And Ian Cunningham is going to go get a GM job. Where's the proof? Ian Cunningham should be fired, let alone get his own GM job. Are you goddamn kidding me? But I'm here for Matt Eberflus. Should he be fired? Not yet, but I am completely out on him. If we lose embarrassingly, which we will, next week, yes. And if we lose to the Broncos, again, embarrassingly, which we probably will, yes, fire his ass. But I don't know. I don't really want to talk about this team anymore. But it hurts me to say, like, it actually pains my soul. But Justin Fields is just, he's not it, man. He's not the guy. He's not the guy, unfortunately. And I don't know what it is between college and now, but someone somewhere, whether it was Matt Nagy, Matt Eberflus, Luke Getsy, Bill Lazor, I don't know who it was, but they ruined him. They really did. This was the best prospect out of college we've ever had, and he looks like one of the worst. He looks worse than Trubisky. And it didn't work out here, but it's not working out for Fields either. And I hate to say it, because 3 years ago when we drafted him, I was so fucking excited about him, and maybe he's going to turn it around for us, and it's not working. It's just not working. And I mean, I'm not completely ready to give up on him, but it's just, as of right now, week 2, it's just not working. And it hasn't worked. He's literally won 3 games with us. Or he's won 5 games with us, which is awful. He is like 5-23 as a spare starter, and that is literally baffling to say, because that is so bad. I think Davis Mills is a little bit better than fucking Justin Fields. Like a better record, I mean. I don't know. Jordan Love is going to pass up how many games he's won as a starter very quickly. And I'm not going to hear the end of it. Am I? No, I'm not going to hear the end of it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I am a depressed Bears fan, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.